Oh,
Okay. Let's see.
Hey, what'd you call me?
All right. Hello and welcome back to the Gamer's Tale. I'm Trent Gander. I'll be your dungeon master for this evening. We'll be going to be continuing our Forged in the Onyx campaign with our lovely cast of Drink Game Repeat playing Davey. I didn't say Casey this time. Grimly will be aided by me. Q will be playing Hitch Patton. Lundgren Bask will be played by my brother Ty. Our friend Cody will be playing Rick Orange, and of course, the lovable Tread Scala is once again reprised by Craig.
yes.
Yes. When last
Whistle while you twerk.
we left our heroes, the party had just gotten into, I believe it was Glilland. Glilland.
Yeah.
After encountering the small shanty town within the walls and talking with a very confused contact of Greers, they made their way to one of the largest inns in town, the establishment run by Mauser King, called The Crown. It is also the major hub of the local fights and a very, what's it called? Very hoppin' place at night when where people go to bet on many a fight. After an interesting talk with Mr. King, they retired to their rooms after he agreed to aid them in getting them into the keep, as things had been much more quiet in this city than in others. The Hell Knight presence was almost entirely centered on the keep. However, Mr. Orange decided to apply the trades of a rogue and decided he was going to investigate said keep.
Poorly.
At which
Still
point,
did it.
shapeshifting through a myriad of oversized body parts, he he managed to kick the hornet's nest, shall we say, and get the Hell Knights all riled up and swarming throughout the city, figuring out who tried to breach the perimeter. And we're gonna pick up the next day after he came back, late in the night. So it was probably about.
We actually had already been that far.
Yep, I just remember
We were
that.
walking out of his office. Okay.
All right.
I was recanting how I made new friends. And yeah.
Okay, so it's probably about. You guys are coming out of the room. You guys have woken up. Stories were exchanged. Glares also were exchanged. It's about 7:30. Beautiful sunny blue day. The hotel staff is, of course, serving the breakfast to their various clients. People are going over the last night's winnings and talking about the upcoming. As I make fisticuff motions with my hands, the upcoming bouts that are probably going to be the highlight of probably the month. And of course, there's the constant whisper of why did the Hell Knights all of a sudden start like going around the city and raiding places and searching things so suddenly.
I got nothing, guys. I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
You see Hitch giving him an evil eye.
I don't actually know what happened, but that's pretty normal for me.
Oh, we forgot about Davy seeing the magic trick.
Magic what?
I
The
know there's
magic
some
tricks where he would
stuff said
disguise himself.
Discord craft.
Oh, yeah, there's 3 Davies.
What?
Oh yeah, there was a time in which Davey remembers a talking mirror image of himself, and
Did he try and fight it? Because he definitely would.
He thought it was a mirror.
he was about to when it turned out that was just Mr. Orange.
Still would have done it.
Viciously fisting it.
It's very convincing, okay?
Apparently.
Are you convincing enough to copy his punches?
No. No,
yeah,
I'm not.
you know?
Mm-hmm. So, Mr. King had mentioned in the last conversation they had that it would take some time for him to get you a guide to the Undercity. So you have about 3 days in order to gather information above ground and, of course, below ground before you are snuck into the keep.
What other information didn't we gather? What other information do we need to gather that we didn't gather when we were owls?
And if it's like information, like smart stuff, I'll just be there to carry shit
All right, that's fine.
and beat anyone up if I need to. I'm real good at that.
Indeed. Well, most of us are, but you have your own particular brand, let's say.
Okay,
We're just friends.
we get it, truck. You have a large engine. Please leave me alone.
What?
Yeah, they didn't hear that.
I heard that because you suddenly got really loud, and I can still hear it. Anyway.
What?
The
I'm so confused.
we have large trucks going by our home,
Ah.
which generally doesn't get picked up by the microphone when I'm on Discord. But when I'm doing work and trying to record, it gets picked up. Yay!
Yeah, because Discord has its own noise canceling and noise suppression.
Yay! Oh, please do.
What?
Hitch says on his talking paper, we need the layout of the keep and where the important rooms are.
The important rooms. Huh.
The layout of this
That
keep
could
is significantly different than the previous one. At least from the outside, it's a much taller building and more like a tiered cake.
I like cake.
Every single time that he holds up like the scroll, Davy's just staring blankly at it. Every time. Hoping someone will say what it actually says. Please.
Please.
Oh,
Please. Help.
it's just common though, right?
He can't read at all.
I'm just saying I don't need to use any of my other mojo to try to read what the hell is going on.
As
No,
far as I know,
it's all
just
it's all in common.
My
Don't
God.
say otherwise.
You've been jonesing to use Eyes of the Runekeeper like since you got it, Ty. Come on, man.
Why would he not?
It's a cool ability.
It is a cool ability, I will admit, but it's like, what's the words on this dollar bill? Does it mean anything? Huh? Huh?
I was thinking that's why I had to look it up with Thieves Can't, but I realized that I was outfoxed thereby.
Well, Thieves' Cant isn't a written language.
It's got symbols, but
Yes,
it's not really
It says
written.
Originally,
part
it's
that-
not. It's not actually written. Some people will, do flavor it so that it's written or it's symbols. But rules is written. It is not. It's only a spoken language, and it's not even a different quote unquote language. It's just certain phrases that mean certain things to people that know Thieves' Cant.
Yeah.
It's
Right,
like a
that's
secret
why it's
coded language.
doesn't work. Because even if it were written in common, it would say, because
But it
Eyes
says
of the
in common,
Runekeeper says it's the plain meaning of whatever the words are.
Yeah.
But if the words are in code, that meaning doesn't matter.
Exactly.
This is why I always treat it as hobo code, which is great.
That was actually a real thing.
Yep.
That's why it's great.
Okay.
as Waluigi busts out of the back room to assault you.
Wah.
What?
Wow. He's here to tennis, and you look like a ball.
Ouch.
Anyway,
No comment.
okay, so suddenly I just got hit with a wave of tiredness. I don't know why, so I'm gonna do this as best I'm able, which is flawlessly.
Fucking send it. Identify as a piece
Send
of
it,
mail
bitch.
and overnight it.
Yeah. So the if you, are you guys have you gone outside of the crown yet?
No.
Sure.
I don't know.
Yes.
That depends. Because,
Let's
like I
go.
said, Davey's just following. Because he's not good at the information stuff.
We just got here. We should at least see what's in the city.
He's just gonna step back and just follow the group, but he's gonna hold up the scroll and show pictures of images, and then do small hand signs, and then point at Davey to give it a try.
What?
You'll see an image of a tree, and he'll do some hand signs, and then point at the tree.
I know
And
what
do
you're
the hand
trying
sign
to
again.
do. Let's see if Davey picks it up, though. I know
Should I do it
exactly
for
what
form?
you're trying to do. No, I think I just need to roll intelligence, which. Yes?
Try.
I would say it's either intelligence and or wisdom, because this is more of like an intuitive thing.
Okay, I'll try with. It's better.
Oh boy,
Much
here we
better.
go. Much better. It's a 2.
It's a 7!
It's a 7. 22. All right. Why is tonight's theme Mario? I don't know why. I like it. Let's clean some pipes.
That's the goal.
What?
What? So, Pat.
Davey just again stares and just shakes his head like I don't get
He's
it.
gonna switch it up. You're gonna see a fist going into a face, and then he's gonna sign the word for punch.
Davey just makes the motion of punching. Still looking very confused.
Can Tread assist with this?
Never in a million years did I think that Tread would be the one to be able to solve this problem. But yes, he may attempt to assist.
The symbol he is making with his hand is a symbol meaning punch. So
Wha-
if you remember the symbol, then you will be able to understand what he is saying.
But I don't need to understand punch. That's the one thing I do understand.
On the scroll, for me to tell you where to punch. You may not always need it.
Stares blankly at the scroll he can't read.
Oh, I know.
I'm just gonna.
And I'm showing you the Tread.
But
I am trying to teach you a language that requires no words, but only your fingers. You are very good with your hand. I believe you will exceed at this method of talking.
And what that means is that
please, please simply.
he's trying to teach you to read with your fists.
Davey is
That
like,
should give him an advantage.
yeah, it's like his eyes widen, like I can do that.
Yes, apparently.
That's an option. Oh, okay.
Pat nods his head.
I'll work on it, I guess. I ain't gonna pick it up too quick.
So yes, I'll be teaching as we're walking around. Hitch will be teaching Davey sign language.
All right, I will require a performance check just to see how well, combined with a check from Davey to see how much is retained.
Advantage on the Davy check?
If you assist,
Advantage on the
Sure.
DV check. Oh, what am I rolling? Though?
Apparently, I can't. Apparently, I'm having a hard time with holding the scroll and
What am I
Tiny.
rolling?
wisdom.
Quiz.
11.
actually,
Advantage 22.
22,
with
that's right.
advantage.
Yeah, I forgot. I
I'm just not able to teach it that well. Apparently,
You start to get like the basic understanding of the concept. Like, okay, certain shapes and certain hand signs mean certain things. What this one is, Patton goes a little too fast in a couple of things, so it's kind of like someone saying, "Okay, I'm going to teach you this language," and then like goes and reads a paragraph, and you don't even know what how to conjugate an adverb, kind of a thing. It's like you're saying words. I get it.
Davey doesn't even know what an adverb is.
I know some of these words.
No, that's what I'm. That's like the equivalent. It's like I have no idea
Yeah.
what the heck what sentence structure is, let alone what
But
you're
I
doing.
understand what you're trying to do, but I don't get
What's the sentence?
it.
we'll continue to this as we walk around.
Yeah. I'll say that with the wisdom and the current roll, you learn 2 words: face and
What?
fist.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Again, those are words he doesn't need to learn. He knows those in any way.
Progress.
We've got to start with the easy stuff, or more familiar, and work our way to the more complicated.
Teaching a fucking child.
All right, Cody, give me a perception check since you were actively looking and not passively looking.
Okay. Character. Perception. Boop.
You know, it's really hard to see what places are good because, this is actually important to the story, there are a large numbers of banners and posters and, like, balloon equivalents and streamers all over the place advertising the upcoming championship match at the Crown. Enter today for your chance to win fame, glory, and gold.
I'm gonna
Oh,
tap Davey on the side, go point at that, and we're just gonna act like he knows. Hey,
You see,
Stares blankly at you.
Davey, you see a poster that has 2 large veiny fists contacted together at the knuckles, and it looks like a show of force of some kind. And there's a big sack of gold at the bottom.
Davey turns to why can't I remember? I'm just gonna keep calling you Mr. Orange because I can't remember.
I'm
Your actual
Agent
name?
Orange.
No, not you. Okay, so Hitch.
Oh,
You're Orange. I keep getting you guys mixed up. Your names anyway. So I look to Hitch or Patton, whichever one you want. And just go, what's the sign for?
For
Sorry, you cut out.
What's the thing for gold?
I show him the symbol for gold.
So he makes a symbol for fist, which really at this point is just him holding up his fist, and then the symbol for gold, and then points at the sign.
And
wanna
on the
do that.
scroll, you can see 2 people fighting. One knocks out the other and gets handed a bag of gold.
Yeah, I want to do that. Can we do that? Looks around the
Why not?
entire party like an excited puppy.
We have several days.
I'm gonna say yes.
Hitch nods his head yes.
Sweet. Let's go. I don't know where we're going. Let's go.
You on the
It's like
scroll
punching
you
his fists
see
together. Like, yeah, let's go.
on the scroll you see a small town, and above it you see the sun go across and then the moon go across. Because it's what, 3 days away or 4?
it's gonna be about 3 days.
So you see the sun go across twice, then the moon go across a total of 3 times, and on the 3rd time the sun comes up, you see the fighting tournament again.
Oh no, that's how much time you have before the help.
Oh, I
from
meant for the fighting tournament.
For the fighting tournament, tryouts are today.
Oh,
Today's the day.
Hitch
Apparently.
holds up the scroll. I will get him registered and trying out. Come along. And grabs Davy by the crook of the arm and just starts walking away with Davy.
You're
Where-
welcome,
where
big
we going?
guy.
We're going.
Yes,
What are we doing?
the one. Scroll gets held up, and on it you see a line of people and a desk, and then they move across to a fighting ring.
I feel like this is a recipe for disaster for those two to be alone together.
Someone should go help them.
Yes.
It's not me.
Yeah.
Uh,
I'll take it. Let's go, guys.
Davey just nods and follows. Like I guess he knows what he's
Didn't we
doing.
Didn't we see an event? All of us when we first got here. Shouldn't they both know where to go?
Yes.
I don't know this because I wasn't here. So
It seems like registration
Okay,
is
well-
elsewhere, and the events are held
Oh.
at the Crown.
Okay, I'll ask around really quick.
Okay, make me a charisma check.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will assist him. Holding up the sign, so if they can read, it looks a little bit better. And then there's a little image for the fighting tournament.
I imagine like the old, like really old, early stick figure games for all the animations on your scroll.
Yes, I would say a little bit better. Final Fantasy VII better.
oh boy.
Hmm.
Okay. You're able to, like, hey, is there a place to sign up for this fighting thing? Yeah. Uh-huh. And you're pointed to
Fighting and stuff and things.
you're pointed to a number of locations. There are a couple of tents set up and just like bare tables with people who are taking the registries for these things. It's a very popular event. And
I imagine so.
the line is like opening day at the carnival. Everyone's there. Everyone's waiting in line. There are even food vendors on the side selling stuff to people who are waiting in line.
All right, I guess we got to get in line then.
So you get in line. That means that Danger Lizard and Mr. Orange are on their own. Grimly is off somewhere else.
This can only go well.
Oh God.
I'm only giggling about that because now Tread Scala has the intelligence to not let Orange screw up everything.
I don't know what you're talking
It didn't
about.
help him last night.
Well, I don't know that.
I know.
To be fair, Tread wasn't
Nice.
directly involved in Agent Orange's actions.
I did
know,
see
I'm
it,
just
though.
saying that- I know that. I'm just saying because if he tries to do something stupid of some other caliber, Tread might be able to stop him.
You assume
Think-
Tread
oh,
Scala
yeah.
won't join
My
in.
stupid is next level. Okay. Everybody got real quiet.
Just hoping nobody dies.
So, is there anything you wanted to do?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got nothing. Last time I got in a lot of trouble. I'm trying to be a good kid.
So that was you.
No.
Make a deception check.
Insight.
I just received a random text I was not expecting, and it's like, oh, who
Orange
is
is
this?
acting real sus, guys.
God. Okay, deception check. Cody. Insight check. Tread
Gosh,
Scala.
man.
But he's still laughing at me.
I hit it on the wrong frickin' character sheet. I am stupid.
You also get an advantage because I think seeing somebody of that proportion, no, it's not that bad.
It's an average roll.
Yeah, okay.
He rolled a freaking 9 and a 10.
Yeah.
He's got god level insight, so yeah.
Deception, Cody?
Hey. Where's
It
that?
should be near either the top. Yeah, there we go. No.
Deception.
He, It's like the kid being covered in paint and saying the dog wrote on the wall.
It did. The dog totally did.
Did you get hit? I don't remember.
What?
Did you get hit during the encounter?
Oh yeah, he did.
Just a lot.
What kind of damage was it?
Oh my god, just a lot.
I think I got like 40 or 50 points of damage before I got down the wall.
But like, was it slashing, lightning?
Yes,
Fire.
and yes, and yes,
Fire.
and
Yeah. Your clothing is singed, and you have a few slashes on you. If you're gonna lie, you could at least try to hide it.
yes. Oh, my bad. Is there anyone around me?
You guys are kind of out.
Me.
You guys are kind of out in the streets, I would assume.
But is anyone actively paying attention?
Make me a perception check.
Boop.
Yeah, they're not people who are looking at you, but they're looking at your general direction.
Okay, I'm gonna put on my bowler hat and slowly just start rearranging my face. Very, very slow, like.
I don't know why I suddenly just
So
imagine
you're
your
gonna
face
punch
is like
yourself.
rotating around like some sort of horrible
Oh god.
Jackson Pollock or
Slowly
something.
start pulling the nose to the right of my face. No.
I do believe
Not-
if it were anyone else in this group, they would be sick.
There you go. Better convincing? Yeah?
Sure. I feel like it would convince the others a bit more. I'm a little bit, better at noticing those things. Anyway, we should just check out the city, find out, just check out where the people are, maybe look at the shops and see if we can find anything useful.
What about the keep?
We do need to do that, but I got a pretty good look at it yesterday, and there's no good way to get inside, especially after, yesterday.
I don't know what you're talking about. I heard it was a homeless guy.
Technically you're not wrong. Anyway, we should at least wait a day or two before trying anything else, I think.
Okay, let's go check out the rest of place.
Lizard lawyer.
Sorry, it threw me off. Lizard lawyer came up and I'm like, place.
Okay, so you guys are gonna start making your way around town. Is there any? As the other group, or is there anything you would like to purchase while in line? Because there's a number of vendors hawking their wares: knickknacks, memorabilia, food.
No, I'm good.
Okay,
I'm good.
No.
maybe it's a return to our unfortunate duo.
My Davey's excited to even realize they're selling food.
Gonna be scoping out, places, and
God damn it.
I'm gonna let Tread lead the way on most of this because I feel like he's got better choice of better judgment right now than I do.
Okay. Okay.
Are there any animals?
Make me a perception check. Our favorite and most useful check.
Oh boy! Could I just use my passive? Because my passive's 24.
You're looking for animals. You are actively looking for animals. The answer is
I
no.
did it again, clicking on the wrong freaking character sheet. I'll take it.
Yes,
Another freaking 10.
there are animals.
I'm going to cast Speak with Animals.
Okay.
Greetings, friends.
Greetings.
What am I talking to?
About 12 pigeons and a frog.
Why?
Excellent.
The frog has a small hat on it.
What?
What is your name, small frog?
I am the frog.
I like you.
Thank you. I have a hat. The humans have given it to me.
I see that. Tell me, have the humans been acting strange in this area at all?
It blinks very slowly. Catches a bug out of the air. Chews it a little bit. Not that I know.
Do you know where they go for food?
There are many stalls. Slow blink. Quick blink. They sell the bugs they eat at these stalls.
Bugs.
Yes.
Do I still have any of the Umber Hulk?
I don't think so. I think you've been gnawing on it during this entire time.
Yeah. If I had any, I was going to give it to him. Do you know where they get their other things, the things they carry around with them?
They carry many things, and they get them from all over.
Good enough.
Blink. Blink.
How do they treat the animals here?
They eat.
Yourself and the others.
They eat some, but that is the law of nature.
Very true.
Other than that, then they hear the pigeons kind of start jumping in, and you hear this little chorus of affirmations of they give us bread, they give us grain. Sometimes our friends end up warm in a pie. They're delicious.
This is the best news I've heard in a very long time. What was his name again? Mr. Frog? I'm adding him to my allies.
Yes, it's Mr. the Frog. Mr. the Frog.
Is he ribbiting and cooing at the birds, or is he talking normal?
He's just talking, and you hear a bunch of coos and ribbits back, and he looks very intent as to the contents of these things, and like the frog is kind of like wiggling around a little bit, and the birds are fluffing themselves at the same time. It's very strange for you to be watching this. It's like something's going on here, but I'm not sure what it is.
Most towns I visit, the animals have less positive things to say about the humans. This is good to hear. However, should you all wish for an uprising, just let me know. And if anyone mistreats you, find me, and I will help.
Okay, ribbit. Yes.
Also, Mr. Frog, if you're looking for a friend or if you want to travel, I am available.
There's nobody else besides me and Trad here, is there?
This is kind of like a side alley in a kind of out-of-the-way alcove with some really cobwebbed up stalls.
Dude, I'm
So,
totally
that
telling the
was the
party that
short
Trad
answer.
was hitting on a
No.
frog.
If I had any more, I would give you some, but I had this giant bug that I ate, and it was incredible. Should you decide to travel with us, we may find more.
This reminds me of my ancestors' exploits. They once ruled the lands.
As did mine.
Ribbit.
I don't even know anymore.
Oh god, this is great.
I think I want to go find someone else to talk to now.
Okay.
He's hitting on a frog, man. In Rick's eyes, he's hitting on a frog. You want to travel with me and be my companion? Okay, dude.
You have been most helpful, Mr. Frog.
Orange, you see this, and Tread, you're not really sure. You're sure it happened, but it kind of looks like the frog tipped the little hat it has on, like a little origami boat hat it has on. And it seems like it tips it a little bit at Tread, and then he just kind of slowly hops away.
It's a shame he did not wish to join us. He would be a very valuable member of our party.
He didn't say no. I'll point that out.
Yeah, but he didn't come with me.
Not right then. You get the
That's
sense
fair.
that he has business to attend to as his army of pigeons follow him.
I have a lieutenant.
Rick's just got the what face going on. One hand out, palm up. What?
Oh,
And every town we go to, I try to recruit the animals for purposes.
Literally, the pigeons form a complete, perfect, soldierly square and follow him.
I love that whenever Tread is left alone.
Are they walking
Pixar
or flying?
movie,
No, they're walking
Oh, fantastic. Even better.
in unison. It's a little creepy.
Someday I will unite the animals against the humans.
Do you say that out loud?
No,
Just to an
he might
aside.
say it like everything stands still and he says it to the fourth wall. And then time continues
Yeah.
again. Oh boy.
So, did we get anything good out of that?
He told me that there are stalls that sell food all over the city. He tells me that there are shops basically everywhere. And that they treat the animals rather well here, other than the ones that eat, of course.
So, how much of that is relevant to this?
Blink, blink. Food is always relevant.
Okay. So, what else are we trying to figure out? Because I know a guy.
You know a guy?
I know a guy.
I know a guy now too. He just hopped that way.
That was a frog, not a guy.
His eyes narrow. Do not underestimate Mr. the Frog.
This is Rick's first time hearing the name, Mr. the Frog.
He holds much power in the animal community.
Okay. So what else are we trying to find out here?
Well, we can check on the security of the city. I mean, as we're walking around, what do we see as we're walking around?
You see a much larger presence of Hell Knights. And by that, I mean you see an actual presence of Hell Knights, generally at major intersections and like thoroughfares. As you're making your way around, it seems like business as usual, but with a heavier overview or purview of it after the last night's happenings. And with that, while that's happening, we're going to switch back over to our other group, who finally made it to the front of the line.
Yay!
There's a very energetic man sitting behind the table. And yes, how may I help you, sirs? So you're
A
getting
wanted spot thing.
fights. All right. What is your name?
Davy Thomas, sir.
Davy Thomas, you have any titles? Any ring names?
No.
Hmm.
Just Davy.
Would you like one?
He looks to Patton.
Ah, I see you're a professional fighter. You have a handler and an entourage already. You must have a ring name.
Grand Poobah.
No.
Doink of this and that.
Yes.
I wonder what we would say. Like, I whispered to Davey, "What's your favorite color?"
What does that have to do with anything?
We'll get to it in a second.
What is your mother's maiden name? What was the name of your first pet?
What's
Davey,
your
like,
security number?
Davey like glances around for a second, and then I think he has to lean down quite a bit, and then whispers to him, "I'm colorblind."
I forgot about that. Okay, how do you feel about? Sorry.
Gray.
Gray.
How do you feel
Right.
about say
Yes,
Crimson
yes.
Dervish,
The what?
like a devil?
He said the prison dervish.
I ain't a devil though.
All right, so we'll think of something more in line with what you are, just for fun.
If only I still
So,
had those pigeons I could metagame.
yeah,
Gentlemen, it seems you're having some trouble here. Perhaps I, your humble servant, may be able to assist you in this process, because, while you are professional fighters, I have no doubt, look at that muscle. It seems like you have a bit of trouble with branding.
Sure.
Hitch holds up the scroll. His fists are his own branding.
The Knuckles of the North, perhaps?
He's just blinks, really confused.
that might work depending on where Davey's from.
How about just
Primal Rage.
I like
Wolf?
Wolf. The Wolf
that
of the
works
Ring.
well for me.
The Knuckles of the North. Davy Thomas. Yes, I'll put that down.
Davey just slow nods. Like, okay.
Okay.
He's looking to the others like very concerned. Like, what did I just do? What did I
It's
do
just-
to?
Shrugs his shoulders.
Well, there is an entry fee, which I'm sure you were expecting, since this is an official tournament within the Crown system and Glilland itself. There is there's just Mr. Thomas joining us.
Yes.
All right.
It's not his head.
All right. There is a 200 gold entrance fee. But there is a 1 million gold grand prize should he reach champion, and the second prize and second runners up get 500,000 gold.
Sounds like fun.
It's an absolute slugfest. That's what brings in the cash.
Davey once again just blinks, and then like
I'll pay it.
his coin
It's fine.
purse.
It's fine. It's
Oh,
fine.
Are
I
you
got
sure?
it. It's fine.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
He looks really embarrassed. He like the coin purse. He
No,
like
it's fine.
shakes it, and there's like no noise at all.
Don't worry, if you're as good a fighter as I can tell, you'll have no problem with money.
Just another slow nod.
All right. Well, the fights for today have already been settled. You're going to start tomorrow. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Gotta be back. Do I gotta be back here?
No. You'll be at the Crown's main arena. Arenas, shall we say. The fights start at 9 a.m. sharp. And he checks the list. You're number 5 on the list. You got in just before the next rush.
Oh, okay.
All right, we'll see you then.
Thank you, sir.
No, thank you, Wolf of the Ring.
Okay.
Next!
Okay.
And there goes our naming problems again.
It's more so Davey's just like, I don't understand what this branding. What is this? So once they walk away, he once again kind of whispers to both of them, "What number comes before 5?"
4.
Hitch holds up 4 fingers. He goes 1, 2, 3, 4, and then holds up 5, and then points at Davey.
So gotta listen for 4. Then I'll know I'm next.
He nods
Yeah.
his head and gives you a thumbs up.
He returns the thumbs up. Okay. I am registered for fighting tournaments. That sounds awfully like the arena from Oblivion.
Okay. So,
I'm rather clueless on that front.
Tread, Mr. Orange. What are you guys looking for?
I'm looking for my new friends that I made the other night. My
Okay.
criminal contacts.
All right. I need a perception check. First, to see if you find someone, and then another check to see if you can actually get them to direct you where you need to go.
Yeah.
Okay, so you follow with prestigious accuracy the thieves' cant that brings you to another little hole-in-the-wall bar. Make your way inside. Tread has to stoop like he does everywhere. I forget, how tall is your character? Is he a small boy?
Minor tread.
Okay, he is. I'm looking at your character now. He is
Average.
shorter than me, but not by much. So yeah, Tread's gonna have a little bit of trouble. These are very low ceilings. It's a very pronounced stoop. It is the new boy in town.
Hey guys.
Yes. 2 more performance rolls, 2 more wisdom rolls. Wisdom, Davy, and performance, Hitch. The new guy. Our new golden boy. How are you? Word spreads fast in the underground. How are you doing tonight? Today. I can't tell. He looks at the clock that's on the wall.
I don't know. I don't keep track of that either. I'm doing good. I was hoping you could help me out.
Yes, I can. Yeah, he does a line off the table.
Nice. How tight did security get while I was sleeping?
Pretty damn tight. I can feel the ache of the tightness here.
Yeah. Is there any ways around that I can use to not be seen by them?
There's a couple of tunnels, of course. I'm using performance because you're trying to specifically show instead of hide the teaching. There's the old sewer system, and there's our specialized tunnel network, and then there's, of course, hiding underneath the wagons, under the straw, just making yourself look, presentable like you're supposed to be there. That really does. Confidence really gets you a lot of places, which is why not a lot of people do.
What about I tell you some good info that might make you a lot of money gambling, and you give me a good map of places that the knights don't know about. Surefire win in the ring.
I don't know. What you got? Make me a persuasion check.
Persuasion. Oh, I'm terrible at that.
You seem to have respiratory issues, sir. Do you need a help?
I need more nose snow, my friend. That'll clear up my nose just fine.
I've never heard of that.
I'm gonna double
Well.
down. I know how you can get lots of no snow.
Oh, really?
I'm telling you, this guy in the ring, you bet your money on him, you get your money back and some.
Well, since you rolled a 3, he is convinced you have an in. It's not, you're not rigging the fight, are you?
Well, I mean, it's as good as rigged.
Oh, he's just that
you-
good.
Seen my boy, he is massive.
The guy looks at Treadscala. Is it him?
Nah, he's bigger. Davey's bigger, right?
They're about the same height, but he's broader, I think.
How tall's Davey?
Huh?
How tall's Davey?
I think Tread's taller than Davey, isn't he?
Davey is 6'3".
Oh yeah, Tread's taller.
Yeah,
But
Tread's
is he
also
thicker?
He's leaner though.
lean,
Yeah.
yeah.
Tread's leaner. He's built like a swimmer.
Davey is built like a brick shit house.
All right. Yeah. I'm gonna look at him and be like, he's just a little bit shorter than him. I'm a pet Tread, but he's like a fucking wall of muscle. Like he makes statues get scared.
Well, there's a,
Statues look at this guy and want someone else to turn them around, so they don't have to look at him.
I will say that I am rather strong, but he is stronger, I believe.
How much do you think I should put on this man?
I've got a out of character question because I wasn't here for most of these games. How much is a decent amount of gold? Every game I'm in, it shifts. So I gotta ask the question.
A decent amount of gold probably would be anywhere from 500 to $5,000. Like, oh no, wait. Make me a history check because you probably would have heard some of the prices while you were making your way around the last fights. Yeah, you know that common bet's probably anywhere from 5 to 20 gold on the low end, on like the average fights that happen every day. So you're smart enough to probably figure out that it's probably an order of magnitude larger.
Okay.
So like what, 2K?
Like if it's 20, it might jump up to 200. If it's 200, it's up to 2,000.
All right. Back in character, hype mode again. So my boy, he's new in town, so he's the underdog right now. He's big, but nobody knows him. So you start off slow. You know, he's big though, so he's got that character that makes people confident. 500 gold first match. He's gonna win that. You know he's gonna win that. You're gonna look at him and be like, damn, he's gonna win. Next match, double down. By that time, you got plenty of no snow. Then it's on you. Because I don't know how big everybody else in this town is. Because I'm imagining he's going to get lots of attention. We're going to pull people in. We're going to pull Hell Knights in. He's going to beat their ass.
So you want us to put a good word out for your boy too?
Yes.
Oh, well, I might have to grease a few palms. So, maybe you, hand over some of that gold and, let's see if we can get ourselves a good crowd. A better crowd. Someone to get the crowd roaring so they put, maybe a few, extra bets on the other guy and then they lose and, money comes into us, right?
Out of character again, I have like $3.
Oh.
I am looking through my notes to see what we have.
I am quite broke.
We have
You have the
a
bag.
buttload of money,
Wait.
and you're
No,
yeah, I
the
know.
one who has all the money.
I have
Oh, nice.
but weren't we originally sent here with gold of our own, Trent?
I think you had 200. I don't think Orange had any.
Ah, okay.
New guy problems.
How much gold do you need?
About at least 50 per person. For each of my runners, it's a little bit, as you haven't noticed, it's a little bit
How much
more.
would it take to fill the arena?
Well, the arena's going to be filled, though. This is for people to, work the crowds a little bit. Get some people specifically placed to, cheer up the new guy and boom him down. Get that little bit of circus action in there. This is for that, to add a little bit of show.
Our boy's pretty good.
Mm?
He's
Let me put it this way: how much do you think I should give you for this?
He flashes you 10 full hands, or not 2 full hands, so about 500.
How about we do 300?
As he's saying that, I give him 500.
I mean,
We
if
just
you
gave the nose snowman 500 gold.
well, this will definitely get enough people. Can I interest you in perhaps a little refreshment? And he starts getting another couple of lines, like offers you some. Yeah, yeah.
Can I even tell what it is? What kind of check would that be?
Make me a nature check, because all drugs are natural to some extent.
I clicked the wrong button again.
Oh boy.
It's white powder. It's something.
I am unfamiliar with this.
Well, it's no time like the present to start a really interesting habit.
I'm gonna pass on this one and get a beer.
Okay. He goes over to the thing. He goes over to the keg, fills up a leather jack, and smacks it down. And so really, it's not necessarily flat. It's more like what's the correct here? It's not port. It's like an ale, a very very thick ale.
Nice. I got grog. Okay.
And you, big man, what can I get you?
Do you have hot water?
I can make some. Sure. And he goes in the back, and you hear it take it back. He come back with some hot water. It's been about like 10 minutes. There
I
you
just
go.
had a great idea. Thank you. I put the spice in there to make tea.
Mhm.
Give it a minute.
Right.
Gotta
You make
that
tea.
shit.
Yeah. It permeates the hot water.
You have hope. Okay. Yeah, I want to ask him how many people he thinks is actually going to be able to show up to hype our guy.
Well, with the amount you paid, at least 10, 20 best guys I know to do this thing. Maybe a couple
Alright.
of them are for hyping the other side, get a healthy competition going. And, yeah, we can make ourselves some really good buck. And if we make enough, get a little kickback, yeah? Yeah? Yeah?
Yeah. I want to make an insight check, make sure that he's actually telling the truth. I'm gonna use that.
Okay. Okay. Let's see.
I don't know if he is, but he's the snowman.
He's he seems, there's obviously some sort of dishonesty going on, but you really can't tell what it is. It's like maybe you might get kickback, or maybe you'll just get the trouble. You don't really know.
Okay. So how about that map?
Oh, yeah, the map. You see, I just can't give you the whole map. You know, that stuff's trade secrets. I'm sure you understand. And he gives the kind of like man-to-man hand motion.
Yeah, but we're good friends. I mean, we just gave you 500 gold.
I
Obviously,
mean,
we're
you
good.
did, but I'm gonna get like maybe 5 of that, and the rest of the guys are gonna get most of that. So, how about this?
You telling me the brains of the operation? You're not going to get anything?
Oh no, I'm gonna get a lot of coke. But how about you tell me which area of the city you're gonna plan on being in the most, and I get you the map for that part. Yeah.
What about area for the sewers and the keep?
That's a interesting that's an interesting request. All right, so I can get you our tunnels for around there. We try to stay out of that area, and I'll get you like what we can for like the official stuff. Okay, does that sound good?
Okay. You going to be at the fight tomorrow? Obviously. 'Cause,
Oh
you got
yeah,
a bunch of money to bet.
yeah.
You're going to have my maps for me then? Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
All right. All right. Sounds good. We'll see you
I'll
tomorrow
have,
at the
I'll have
fight.
most of the maps. Because I can get ours pretty easy.
Then can we get those now?
No.
Why?
Said tomorrow. I don't know if you're going to try to steal from me. I know we just had a good business interaction. But I don't keep all the
How do
stuff
we
here.
know you're not just going to steal from us?
Oh, you probably can assume I'm going to steal from you. Because I'm going to put all the money on the fighter. He's going to win. And I'm going to get paid. It's effectively
Only
stealing.
5 gold, though.
No, that's 5 gold from what you paid me. I gotta grease the palms. Once the fighter wins, he rubs his hands together. Yeah, I'll be effectively stealing from you with that. All right, fine. We shake on it, okay? Yeah. He just holds out his hand. All right. Honor among thieves.
Right?
Okay.
Honor among thieves. All right. I'm going to take out a dagger and slice my thumb and say something in, what languages do I got? Undercommon that he probably doesn't know. Try and deceive him. Make it sound like some kind of weird, you're going to die if you don't go through with it thing. And shake his hand.
Man, that's my coke hand.
Now it's your bloody hand.
Inside is he's probably just buying some time to get the stuff he said he has. He doesn't have it around here, it seems like. But yeah, it seems like to him shaking is shaking on it. All right.
I will give you a fair warning, though. If you do, what's the word, double cross us, I will eat you personally.
I'm gonna look at it and be like, don't mind him. He's only half joking.
He's gonna lean over and to Mr. Ryan says, "Is he hitting on me?"
No.
Only in the worst way possible.
Oh. Bloody cocaine, weird
I
lizard
pull out a
fetish thing.
finger from my bag and
He
just
sounded
chew on
so
it.
disappointed when he said no.
He's just kind of like,
I'm sorry. I was like, hold on.
he just kind of gives him the side eye.
Continue.
He gives a side eye at Tread, like shakes the blood off his cocaine a little bit. It's like, okay, we'll see you tomorrow.
I'm just like dead eye staring at him while I chew this finger.
What?
Whose finger?
He pulled one
I
out.
take fingers anytime we kill people.
Oh no!
You've got a
okay,
bag
it's
full
just
of fingers?
Yeah.
I
They make
forgot.
great
I remember
snacks.
that. I didn't know if it was because you just cut somebody's finger off like right there and then.
Nah, I keep them. I basically make finger jerky because they make excellent travel snacks.
Apparently.
So how much are you regretting traveling with us right now?
Oh,
God.
I mean, I tried to infiltrate the keep the other day. It almost died. It's really not that bad.
Not that bad, he says. He says.
It's the lizard folk noms on a finger.
You've got full of fingers. Nice. Okay, that's
I have
it.
bags with much more than fingers.
No,
Don't tell the snowman.
no, not touching that one.
Perhaps the real rations were the friends we made along the way.
Yeah, I think our business is concluded with Drug Man, so we're gonna dip.
Drug man.
Just silence.
So you make your way out of the underground tavern. New bonds forged. New people terrified. And you guys make your way across the city. Where are you guys going next?
Yeah, no pressure on Davey whatsoever.
Good thing Davey doesn't know.
But I know. Oh my god.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I've done my thing as
Okay.
guy, and I guess I'm gonna head back to the crown.
What time is it at this point?
I'd probably say it took you a good 2 to 3 hours, so it's getting around lunch, maybe after lunch.
Food.
Eat your finger.
I start looking for stalls while I chew on the finger.
Okay, at this time, what are our lovely trio, Pothead, the Wolf of the Ring, and the Silent Man doing?
So
Well, we finished
got,
with
like-
signing up.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
So,
So
food?
we have like 16 hours to wait, don't we?
Yeah, that's the next day.
Okay.
I don't know about you, but I'm kind of hungry. You're waiting in line for a while.
All
It's
right.
not just
Cool.
head.
Let's get some food then.
Okay, you guys gonna sample the stalls? You gonna go back to the crown?
Stalls, I would say.
Stalls. Okay.
Okay. There's
Oh, and Davey, you missed another wisdom roll.
2 wisdom rolls.
Oh, I needed 2. Okay.
Mhm.
I only did the 1. Sorry. Hey.
Okay,
Wow,
so
nice.
so it started off pretty rough. There's Dave's getting a couple of words mixed up, and it's just you're like, at least he's getting a couple of words, and then you finally find the rhythm, and you kind of do a little quiz while you're doing stuff for ordering food and things, and Davey's probably got, I say, I don't know, a good 20, 30 words, like really choppy sentence amount of words to be able to get like the idea across.
Cool.
I'm now thinking of like my own knowledge of sign language. Yeah, choppy sentences is sign language.
Yeah, even choppier.
Okay.
Man,
Fair enough.
it is fun to
Make
see.
a sign, stop and think. Make another sign, stop and think.
I will say
Yeah, good
this
thinking.
with the what was it? Switched to Birth, I think was the show where they followed a
Yep.
deaf family.
Mhm.
The deaf arguments with the sign language is amazing to watch and very entertaining.
It is.
It is amazing. Anyway, especially since it's charades as a language. So,
Okay.
making my way downtown. No, that's the wrong thing. Okay. So there's a couple of different places. Since I would say probably about the same time. Tread,
Excuse me.
Orange, are you going to the Crown or are you going to the stalls as well? For foods.
We'll look at stalls on our way back.
Okay.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't think I can convince Tread not to look at skulls.
Okay. So
We'll be heading in that general direction, but food comes first.
okay. So you guys are roughly on opposite sides of the city to each other, I would say, with little ping. Over here is generally where the three-member group is, and over here is where Orange and Tread are. Orange Gecko.
Team
Orange
Orange
Lady,
Gecko. Team
banana.
Orange Gecko.
Well, we have a group name now.
Yeah.
Misfits International.
Oh, we stuck with that one?
I don't know. There was something I thought of over the weekend that I forgot to write down. That was not-
Holy Orange Gecko!
I like it.
You don't want that?
the Red
Everybody
Rockets.
thought my names, ideas were crap. So I mean, as far as that goes,
I'm only good at coming up with crap names.
Well, roll a couple of crab names together. We'll be the dung beetle of ideas, and maybe something good will come out of it. You know, kind of like a red jumpsuit apparatus. That is they literally just threw names on the wall and just like, let's combine these.
So they just throw darts at them?
Possibly. It was random words from the dictionary, I think. And then they just combined it into something that sounded like a band name. So it works. Anyway. So, Patton, Davey,
Yes.
and Lundgren, you guys find a number of stalls. There seems to be a lot of like breaded pastries on this side, like little hot pockets, but better. That seems to be the stalls in the area, and something that you guys would know it as mac and cheese, but
oh,
you don't know what it is. It's kind of like more homemade mac, you know. It's extra stringy and gooey, so it looks like a casserole. And they sell them in these little bread cups, essentially. You spend a
Sounds good.
it really does. You spend a couple of silver apiece and get fed. Tread in Mr. Orange. Make me. Oh, your passive perception is high enough, and you've been itching to use it. Tread, you smell meat.
Meat. I head in the direction of the meat.
Do I smell it?
Oh, it smells delicious. You guys make your way to a line in from the stalls, and you find like that out of the way barbecue place. Like
Nice.
they got the dry rub going, they got the dipping sauce, couple of
How much
rolls.
for one of everything?
They're like it's probably about 2-3 gold.
Done. And what do you want? Looking over to Orange.
I'll have half. I'll have half of whatever you just ordered.
All right, so that's 4 gold, 500 silver.
Hands him 5 gold.
Oh, they're like, thanks, and you get like these huge slabs of meat, like a whole set of dinner rolls, butter, some corn, cornbread.
I'm hungry.
Me too.
Hungry.
And it is just, it's got that crust on it. It's amazing. And you're just like, oh god, I'm gonna regret this, but it's gonna be
I
worth it.
regret nothing.
I was gonna say if you don't stop, I'm probably gonna electrocute myself, drooling all over all my electronics here.
Tread never regrets a meal.
He says, looking at a random passerby. Anyway.
How
Seri-
good are
serial killer tread. Anyway. It's amazing.
I attack the food with bites.
So yeah, both sides fed with really good, very rich food. Some would say it's an unbalanced thing, but you also didn't spend like 5 gold on yours. I would say we're making it back to the crown. Yeah, you guys meet outside, a nice open area. There's juggling. There's people still. They're talking about the fights. They're looking forward to it, and some of the fights have even already started because they're kind of weeding out some of the lower end ones. Because the people who generally sign up a lot sooner, the people who sign up a lot sooner are generally like the new people, the ones who are experienced fighters. They already have their places. Like people already have someone in mind. It's like, okay, they're on the list already. This is for all the new fresh blood.
Nice.
So,
Very nice.
what y'all doing?
So
Do we meet back up?
Yes.
Yes.
Davey just kind of waves to you guys. So
Tread has a very alarming kind of reddish brown stain at the lower part of his beard.
And all over the lips.
you got a little something all over you.
Takes one of the smaller furs, probably like a ferret or a fox or something, and wipes it off.
I'm good enough.
So what'd you guys do? Did you sign up for the fights?
Yeah. I
Nice.
my fight.
Davey
My
signed up.
first one's tomorrow. I think. Yeah, tomorrow.
How do you feel about it? You think you're gonna win?
Of course he's gonna win. Look at him.
I'll give him my all.
Okay.
That's all we can ask. It's all right.
What? I'm gonna look at Orange real quick. Can I do an insight check? See if he's nervous for some reason.
You may.
Oh no. I want to deception this. I don't want him to know.
Okay. Combative deception and insight.
Get wrecked, nerd.
He is cool.
That was a good roll though. That was a great roll.
He
And
is.
come on. You know I've got to incite him anyways. I've been inciting the fucker.
Okay, go ahead. He seems
nowhere
full of sweet meats, whatever that might mean.
Damn. I'm focused. I was hoping.
The
You
mac and
recruited
cheese.
the aid of a frog.
So you guys are excited to see my fight tomorrow? I'm number 5.
Wouldn't miss it. As a matter of fact, I did tell a whole lot of people that you are the best fighter around.
But I ain't the best fighter.
Looks at Orange. You did a lot more than tell them. We gave them money.
You what?
Poker face.
Hitch holds up his scroll. You bet on the fight?
I didn't bet.
Not exactly. Tread explains the situation to the best of his ability.
Orange is gonna sneak into a corner.
And cry.
No, he's gonna go do rogue things and be invisible.
Oh.
Scroll goes up. You're paying people to bet on Davey to get information.
Apparently.
Could have spent less money.
I mean, does that mean I'm helping?
It was
Yes.
yeah, it was part of the deal to get information on getting into the keep. At least that's my understanding of it. I don't I'm not very good with this. What do you call it? Rogue stuff.
I mean, I'm just happy I could help. I didn't think that was, again, did not think that was an option.
Hood Ranch is delicious.
So all I gotta do is win the fight, and we get information.
We should get it either way, but it will definitely help.
The more fights you win, the more information we get.
Davey actually kind of like perks up and looks a little proud, like I'm helping.
Tail wag.
It's just gonna be like, okay.
We believe in you, Davey. We know you can do it.
I'll do my best.
How this turn into a Disney movie?
I shall inspire you.
If they ever made a
Bust
Disney
out the
movie
song.
with Bloodsport,
Bust out the pan flute.
Oh no!
no.
I got a 10. That's not that bad.
Yeah, he actually makes a passable performance on the pan flute. No, it's something a little bit more advanced than that. It still sounds like somebody's strangling a small animal. But you think that might just be, Tread style, or the music of his people, whatever that might mean.
My people use skull-shaped whistles that sound like people screaming.
When did Craig become Taliesin?
Apparently, while our backs were turned,
If we find that you've signed a pact with the old ones, man, he's coming for you. You can only
Surprise, it's Tread now.
He's a real BBEG. Anyway, so do you guys want to do anything else, or should we fast forward to the next day?
is there enough time to go shopping?
Yes.
Okay, so
Oh.
can somebody help me determine what would be any good for me to buy?
It depends on what you're trying to do.
What do you have? What do you need?
I don't know.
Well, that's not very helpful.
You should buy it. As your friendly neighborhood sneaky guy, I can help you.
You can never go wrong. Do you remember that book that... Yes! More headbands of intellect. Do you remember that book that Brock had that made him... I can't remember what it was. More tough or something. I can't remember what it was. They have books that make you better at things. Those, you can never go wrong with those.
It sounds really good.
Sounds so enthusiastic about that.
It's just
I
Ty.
was just thinking because I have almost no knowledge of what warlocks would actually use in D&D that I don't already have.
If you're looking for more magic, you could get some kind of staff or wand that could give you additional spells.
They're a whole group of people.
Like mine, waving the pointy stick of doom.
AKA the Rod of the Woodlands, I think it is.
Spear of the woodlands.
Or the Spear of the Woodlands. Okay.
It's normally staff, but now it has an Umberhulk jaw on it.
Did you say an
that
umbrella
way.
on it?
Umberhulk.
Umberhulk.
Oh, Umberhulk mandible. Yeah.
Oh, then.
And there's always things that make you harder to hit, and things that can make you stronger. There's all kinds of potions.
Holds the WWE World Champion belt stronger.
To answer your question, because I don't know how to secretly reply, it is. Who
I
farted?
have a question. I have a question.
What?
Okay. I got a feat of Tavern Brawler.
Hmm?
And I'm, proficient with improvised weapons. And my unarmed strikes use a D4 for damage. Am I adding that? Can I add that on, or is that just if I don't use my claws, I get a D4?
Davey's got claws?
I believe
can.
it would be like it's very much like the monk's unarmed strike. Essentially, I think is what it gives you. So it
Yeah, I think it's either or.
would be either or because it's not like you're slashing someone with your claws and punching them at the same time.
No, just the claws count as an armed strike.
Yes.
But I see what you're saying, because the claws do D6.
Yeah.
So essentially, if I'm not raging, I would do D4 instead of 1 plus strength.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it'll be good in the pit.
I can also
Intelligence check, Patton.
I can also, as a bonus action, attempt to grapple the target.
Ooh
That might come in handy.
Useful.
That might come in
KO out of
handy.
nowhere? Watch out, watch out, watch out.
I can, but I like speaking out loud. It makes it easier on me.
I forgot to ask.
So you said I would
Magic
know.
was
I asked for an intelligence check to see if you would know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you would know.
Okay. Thank you. Sorry about that, Chad.
Oh, that's completely
I
fine.
was just gonna say, if magic is prohibited in these fights,
Are you trying to rig this thing?
no. I'm just gonna say, did we learn to if somebody told Davy, if he can't transform or whatever? I mean, they don't know that about him, but I don't want to have it to where
That's
he
not magic.
does something he shouldn't do, and then he's disqualified or whatever like that.
Well, you'll find that at the beginning of the old-timey boxing matches where they say no elbows, Queensberry rules, no flying elbows off the top buckle.
See, the
No
main
knee
problem with
smashing.
the main problem with that though is that if I rage, I can't help it. I will get either the claws or the snout.
You do the snoot.
And then
Do
you're
him.
booping.
The boop snoop.
Snoot. With my snoot. Okay. But yeah.
Okay. So, shopping, or do we go to the next day?
I can't really think of anything I want to buy. Let's go to the next day.
Davey has no money.
Hitch
I
goes
have
out
money
and finds
for
a
everyone.
It does what?
Hitch is gonna go out and get some parchment, some big parchment, and some pieces of wood, and crafts a sign.
Okay.
And he's gonna teach Davy that each word says, or what each letter says, and it spells out "Go Davy."
Aww.
Oh, nice.
That's adorable.
I won't even make you
Yeah,
roll
it is.
to make that, because that's just cute.
So you said I need to roll that?
No, I
No,
said
he's
that.
not gonna make
No,
you roll.
Does not.
Thank you.
Thank you, because I suck. Oh,
Okay. So, the
I
next
have
day,
a whole hype team now.
for various reasons. Okay. The next day comes around. You guys are awakened. There's the buzz of activity within the crown. There's already people getting into their seats, getting ready, and the first bout starts at 9 sharp.
Yeah, Davey got up much earlier than that
Hmm.
to kind of get his exercises in and warm up and stuff.
Okay, the rules appear to be quite simple. It is a boxing match with some light grappling. So,
Oh,
so it's
Sorry.
not necessarily it's very clear that it's not a lethal fight. And lethal force or attempting to kill the other player will result in disqualification and possible banning from the event in the future. So,
Okay, so no killage.
I wasn't planning on doing that anyway, so we're good.
okay.
Are you sure?
Yes.
The first.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you triple sure? No, it's fine.
All right, the first few
I'm
fights.
sure Davey knows when to and when not. You know what I'm saying?
The first few fights occur rather quickly. This seems to be kind of like, the ones that the warm up, the ones that they think are going to get disqualified anyway with some of the other ones. It's pretty back and forth. And then you hear, now our new contestant, the Wolf of the Ring, the Knuckles from the North, Davy Thomas.
Hitch just starts lifting the sign up and down.
Tread hisses to try to imitate the crowd.
Oh my god, Trent.
Something Trevor would do. Okay. I could do thaumaturgy or something, but without the slamming doors.
I assist with that if he says what he's gonna. If he would have talked about it the night before.
I doubt it.
Spare of the moment.
Okay.
We need to push the button.
Push what button?
I was gonna say I thought that was a cantrip.
Oh, no.
It is.
Yeah, you just say, I'm using thaumaturgy to make a louder noise. To
Okay.
heighten.
Using thaumaturgy to make a slightly louder noise.
Slightly louder applause.
I do want to blow the hell out of this place.
It's just say,
And the ground kind of trembles
oh.
as Davey walks.
Why?
We could do that too.
I have thaumaturgy.
Okay. We're going to play this a little ruthlessly. I need 3 just single D20 rolls.
For a hat?
No,
What?
not your hat. God damn it. All right. Okay. All right. 10 is kind of like a stalemate. Above 10 is obviously good. Below 10 is obviously bad. So.
I don't get to use my athletics or attacks or anything.
Fine. Athletics.
Beat his
Yay.
ass.
Okay. 3 athletics checks.
God.
Okay.
Ew.
Okay.
Well,
Okay, so instead of this just being for the first fight, this is the first 3 fights. Davey comes in, this scrawny little teenager looking dude comes in, it's like, pock! And it's like, he dodges he takes the first shot like a champ. He's coming around, he flings a couple of jabs at Davey, and then Davey quickly makes short work of him. It's entertaining, but there's just no match. Next guy come in, they get a little bit bigger guy. And this one takes a little bit longer. This takes a good 15, 20 minutes. A couple of good shots come in from either side, but in the end, it's what the opponent goes down and cannot get up. The last one, they're starting to get the groove of who they want Davey to fight. So this one's a little bit still more entertaining, and there's people in the crowd who are just going at it. One side's booing Davey, the other side is absolutely going, yeah, underdog, take him out, and you see a very excited Patton just like waving the sign. All right.
I
This
can't
one's-
see. Put that sign down.
This one goes a bit better. Not as good as the first one, and definitely not as good as the second one. This one is a hard fight, but it still goes as Davey delivers a surprise hook and just hits the guy in the glass jaw. He just goes punk, like full on, like he fell from the sky and fell out of his shoes, kind of knockout.
Yeah. Oh, an anime bullshit in here. Love it.
No, not like he flew up. It was just like pop, and he just drops. Complete KO. All right.
And Davey's having the time of his life. It's like grinning
Apparently.
the entire time. Like, yeah, throwing his arms up.
Ooh.
He's having fun.
Well, and during this time, Mr. Orange, you're keeping an eye out for Mr. No Snow, and you know, you got an eye out for him. So you don't necessarily need a perception check. It's like, there he is.
Nice.
Okay. I do need. Hang on. That would be. Someone also tries to take your hat.
Whoa! Fuck no, Snake. That is not happening.
It is Patton. Unfortunately,
You can see
Mr.
him just like. Sorry, go ahead.
Unfortunately, Mr. Patton, your sleight of hand check is 3 below his passive
Yeah.
perception.
Patton tries to like pull the hat down and put it behind you, but you have the hook on around your neck, and it's just, damn it! You can see him just trying to mess with you a little bit.
Orange did not like that.
Orange will remember
I
this.
imagine not.
Who the fuck's messing with my hat?
I can kind of
I'm
sus.
gonna do the finger eye thing, but in a joking manner.
Okay.
Okay, so you make your way off
Good
to No
point.
Snow. Hey, man.
So, my boy's here performing as
Yeah?
those maps.
Oh yeah, I got you the map. All right. Yeah. He kind of pulls a little leather tube out of the bag that he has with him. So, if you keep performing like this, you're probably gonna get something good. And he hands you the little. It's probably about the size of a toilet paper tube, but capped on either end and made out of leather. That's
So,
make sure that doesn't, like get into the wrong hands. And he gives you like some winks and some
so
snorts.
is this just your guys' maps, or is there some more official maps in here too?
We got one official map, main sewer line. Other than that, I'm gonna take some time to get the other ones. If you take one out for the sewer, that's kind of decent. If you take like 6 out for the sewer, they start to kind of notice that.
It's fair. It's fair. He's got a lot of nose snow, doesn't he?
His eyes are a little bloodshot.
We're gonna find him dead in an alley before we leave. And it won't be us who did it.
I was going
Yeah.
to say,
For once.
depending on what's what, we could cast greater restoration on him or lesser restoration so he doesn't
Nah,
die.
just no.
Lundgren Bask advocating magic Narcan.
Side note, if he does look over to us, I'm pretty sure I would see him with my passive perception, so I'm just staring. And if he looks over, I'm gonna do the eye thing.
Watching.
Yeah.
The eye thing?
Yeah, point at your eyes, point at their eyes.
Oh, like I'm watching you. Okay,
Yeah.
good. It was
Um,
either that or the poking in the eye.
Which,
Yeah.
Let's not do that.
I'm gonna tell Mr. No Snow to keep up with the fights because our boy Davey here he's a champ.
Oh, I'll be watching. You can bet on that.
I'm hoping you bet on it.
He just kind of gives you the really.
Scratch my head and do a shrug, walk away.
It's like I thought it was funny.
Screw you guys, it's funny.
Oh,
Okay,
That's all I got for Mr. No Snow.
Mr. Brownstone.
I am gonna point out that I just love how he doesn't have an official name. We all just go Drug Guy No Snow.
You didn't ask for a name, and so he's now officially in my notes as Mr. No Snow. Okay, I need 3 more athletics checks from Davey.
gotcha.
I like how you threw that in there, so I wouldn't do it for the hat.
Oh, 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 oh. All right, so out of all that, you barely won like your fifth fight. The other 2 go really well. Pretty much on par with your performance. People were really getting excited because you almost lost that one of them. But you earned enough points to be able to advance to the next ranking.
Hey,
This takes.
this literally is the arena quest from Oblivion. By the way.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So the day ends. Or sorry, the amount of time that Davey actually has to be there stops. Some of the fights still continue after that because they're still trying to work their way through the backlog essentially. And yeah.
We have to come back.
Did we bet on Davey at all, or was it just the
Would
No
you
Snow?
would you like to retroactively bet?
Yes.
That's not fair because
Yes.
now he knows that I won it all.
Okay.
Hitch would with
I wanted
you,
to,
but
but
I-
I didn't say it beforehand, so no.
I did kind of like beforehand, kind of bet 500 gold on it.
Okay, so you're gonna get like 1/5 of that.
Woo!
I would have bet a good 100 gold on Davey.
You're also gonna get 1/5 of that since we're doing this counteractively. So
No problem.
20
I've
gold.
got money.
20 gold for Patton, and what's 1/5 of 500? 100. 100. So 100 gold for our lovable rogue.
Yeah.
How the hell did he get 500 gold?
I know a guy.
He
Lizard.
picked it from you.
I'm not gonna say what I was. No, I gotta say it. He got it from Daddy Lizard for.
He could probably, depending on how much Tread trusts him, he could probably just ask him and he'd give him the money. Money means nothing to Tread.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you don't want to know what I would have done had I had I said something before the matches. You don't even want to know how much Tread was going to put down.
I'm gonna guess
Probably
like
the
all of
whole
it.
Damn
There's still more
lot. I don't
matches.
have to think.
There's
I
still
guess
more matches
everything.
coming, right?
Oh yeah, no, this is just like
What,
This
what
is
was
day
first
one.
place prize?
this is
Okay.
like bronze
No.
tier.
First prize was 1,000,000 GP and runner up was 500K.
Yeah, and this is just like
That's
the
why I was
entry level
gonna-
stuff.
Okay, that's what I was gonna before when I said, do we have to come back?
Yes. This is not the
Okay.
entire tournament. This is the stuff working up to who is fighting in the tournament. This is like start of the season.
The start of the bracket where it's a lot of people at the
Mhm.
on the big fan and then it narrows it down.
Yeah.
It's a long way to
Okay.
the top if you want to rock and roll.
Yes, I appreciate your reference. Okay.
Okay.
So, is there anything you guys like to do after the fights, other than revel in your? Okay.
I'm gonna try and hype up and get everybody betting on Davy.
I
Not
wanna
everybody
find
like
that
our
stand
group. I'm gonna
again.
talk about like everybody.
I am, wait, out of character. I'm wondering how many fucking groupies he has now.
Roll me a
He's getting the
D100.
whole town on his side, the little man.
God,
Look, man, we doing rogue things around here.
what did I roll?
Roll 1D100.
Oh no. $92.
Okay. Roll me a 1D6.
Five.
Okay, you have 92 hardcore fans with a
Oh, no.
propensity for them mostly to be male, and some of them female.
Davey is okay with this, actually. Like, okay. Hmm.
It's like going and get a good pump in at the gym. Only the dudes appreciate
Fuck
it.
Jim.
Pumping, huh?
Eh,
There, someone got it. Okay.
Oh, you know I got it. I just have to.
It's like that. It's like that one drunk dude at the back of the comedy club, and then he said, "That's all you hear from him all night."
Okay.
Before he passes out, you mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Is
No,
it-
everyone's like, it's fine.
I got that reference. I knew that one.
Yeah, Davey is okay with this. Still very embarrassed, but okay.
Okay. They inform you that the next level of fights, which you have to partake in for the next level of the competition, occurs in 2 days because they have just that many people to push through the next day. And the lower ends are still going to be working through.
Nope. I got time to do whatever the fuck else we were doing. I completely forgot. I was kind of
Davey,
having.
you're doing
I was
great.
having, I was having fun.
Dave, you're doing everything you need to do. You're doing amazing work.
Hitch is gonna go try and find Mr. King the next day.
Okay. So how may I help you,
Come on, man, go
Mr.
with me.
Patton?
He holds
Really
up a
hard, and I
scroll.
don't know if there was more said than just
I
okay.
did.
He holds up a scroll and hands it to him, and on it says, "While we would like to enter as soon as possible, we do wish to let Davey finish his bout in the competition. Would that work for you?"
Yes, sir. I am merely getting you in contact with someone to be able to take you through the underground. Not necessarily you are going into the underground. Once I get my contact to you, I am out of these negotiations, and you must deal with them.
Okay. He says, "I misunderstood. I thought you would have somebody who could show us through the underground.
Yes, someone
And
who
we
can
would
show
go in
you.
tomorrow."
Well, that was a poor communication on my part.
Miscommunication. He kind of looks at the scroll, points to himself, points to him, and goes, and then the scroll says, "Could happen to anybody with this setup."
Hmm. Although it sounds like your associate is doing quite well in the rings, I hope to see they make it at least to the championship.
I do as well. Just send them up to my room, to our room tomorrow evening, if you could.
I will. It will
Thank
be
you very much.
after business hours.
Of course. And all this is in like really nice calligraphy.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice to see you think it.
I'm sure the Magic Etch-a-Sketch has a number of pre-built fonts in it.
Oh yes.
I was hoping he was exclusively using Comic Sans.
Oh hell.
No, no.
Now, actually, Actually, Comic Sans is Infernal.
What do you use? It's Common Sans. What do you use this for dating?
No, Infernal is Comic Sans. Common is Times New Roman. Thieves' Cant is Wingdings.
Okay.
Because if I remember correctly, that's all symbols.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the last two, y'all don't need to know about.
Okay.
And one's entirely in emojis that all look like eggplants. It's just very different variations.
That'd be Celestial.
What?
What? It's
I
a
said that would be Celestial.
I
celestial
can read
eggplant.
Celestial.
So
Then
anyway,
you should read all the eggplant.
Okay.
Anyway,
Is there anything else you guys like to do before we move to the next day?
Meat stand.
Davey would very much like food.
Food.
A lot of food and then a lot of rest.
Yeah, all that fisting takes it out of you.
If he's allowed to rest.
Roll me a charisma check.
No.
Also,
I was joking.
all right.
too late.
Three things. One, Tread, are you taking everyone back to the barbecue place?
Yes.
Okay, everyone gets some delicious barbecue. It costs you
Yes.
like 20 gold, the portions that Tread orders, and you are not sorry about it at all. Two, Mr. Orange, if I remember correctly, you said you were going to try to hype people up to bet more on it and to get a bigger following for Davey. Please make me a charisma and a persuasion check.
Persuasion, charisma.
Okay. You don't really have the stage presence that you really want, but you're able to put what little you can get to enough people. Roll me individually 3 D100 rolls. All right, so you get the word out to about 197 people. You're building.
Pretty damn proud of that.
You are creating the cult of Davy right now. The best of the best. And of course,
Davey's devoted.
yeah. Just for that, do you still have inspiration previously, Tread?
Yep.
All right, stack another one on top of that.
Double inspiration.
Wait, what? What just happened?
He
I
got
get
inspiration.
for being funny.
Essentially, you remember what happened when I sent that one video to Steven and he was very amused and I got inspiration? That's essentially what it is. It's the you did a good boy point that you have tickled the DM.
Yeah. Phrasing.
I mean, it depends on who you are.
Nice.
Everyone will have Davy tattooed on their biceps or something within a week.
On their butt.
Each cheek.
People can't see that.
The more he is hyped up, the more embarrassed he gets. It's just like I'm not
How red is he now?
very
Beat. He's
like, to the
beat.
tips of his ears. He's just so his entire face is a tomato.
Oh dear.
But
He's
can
not-
he
you
whistle
know-
like a tomato?
What?
Tomatoes don't whistle.
Yeah, because the cucumber has no lips. No one here watched VeggieTales, did they?
No.
Not
I
really.
did.
I was aware of it, but no.
He can't see the tomato. It was sad. He cannot sing soft and sweet like the cucumber. Anyway,
Okay.
y'all need to
Take
look
your
that
word
up.
for it.
Y'all need to look that up. But, do you wish to make a charisma roll, Davey?
I was mostly joking.
Okay. That's too bad. No charisma roll for you. Oh
I
my
don't care either
god.
way.
Oh man, I wish Sunday was here. Then I could make or Grog. I could make a reference to. Oh, wow, he actually would probably still be alive. The. Oh, what was the name of it? We had a druid who was very, very
Oh,
popular.
Jax.
Jax's character. What
Druid.
was his druid's name?
I wasn't actually in that when that happened, but yeah, he became a deity, sex god, didn't he?
He became the object of
Oh.
worship for a sex cult.
Oh boy.
Story.
Please, I would rather not have a repeat of that.
What was the name of his druid? Damn, I need to ask him that. Anyway,
It began with a B.
Maybe starting Fantasy Fight Club.
Braun?
uh,
Brom Dirgepelt.
yes, Brom Dirgepelt. The legend continues. So, the showdown between a shirtless man and a hippie who lives in the woods. Who would win?
Depends on what the showdown is.
Are they making pottery or something?
They're making
Sure,
pot.
sure.
Hooray. Anyway, so the next day comes around. You guys have a day of off time, essentially. Are you guys just gonna, take in the food? Are you gonna visit Mr. No Snow, Mr. Brownstone for a little wowie sauce? Who knows?
I'm gonna share the maps and maybe go visit Mr. Brown Nose and No Snow and Drug Man.
I
Mitch
said
will be
Brownstone.
staying in the
many
room,
nicknames now.
working on his pistols and
Okay.
his rifle. See if he can make them a little bit better.
Okay, so some tinkering. Do you have Tinker's tools?
Yeah. Yes, I do.
All right, make me a Tinker's tool check with intelligence. Well,
Oh, bad.
while Mr. Orange goes and works his contacts. Ba-ba. Are you taking anyone with you, Mr. Orange?
Tread if he wants to come again.
I was hoping to go shopping. I feel like with my and he just goes like tink tink on his headband. With my newfound intelligence, I might be able to find some items that would be helpful to the entire group.
Mm.
Okay.
Are you
If I'm lucky.
are you bringing anyone else with you, Tread?
Lundgren, you always like shopping, right?
Carl, you
Yeah,
know
mostly.
it.
And you're pretty good at convincing people for prices and stuff, right?
Yeah, generally, unless we actually need good information.
You want to go shopping?
Yeah, I think so. Let's go.
Okay.
It's like,
I guess.
fine.
What is?
Before Tread leaves, he sees the scroll and it says explosives. Always a good time.
I will keep an eye out.
He goes back to tinkering on his right.
As his eyes look in two different directions.
Bruno Watt, across the sea. Someone mentioned explosives. God damn it, they're cutting into my territory. Okay.
He squeezes into a bowl of, what does he eat again? Porridge?
It's very thick porridge. Thick.
Yeah, like oatmeal. Yeah.
Somewhere deep in a different location in Gantivos, Frederick von Steuben looks up. Those idiots are about to get in trouble again, aren't they? No, I don't like that. All right. Davey, are you doing anything today?
Eh. Possibly some like working out training.
You have an audience.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Only a 1d20.
Okay. $15.
You have 15 people watching you. Some very openly, Some are just, polishing that same pillar really, really well while keeping an eye on you.
Polishing their pillar.
Several pillars. The floor is really clean in that one area for that person with the broom, too.
Not to lose it.
One of them does come over and, works out with you. Kind of like, hey, it starts, pumping the iron, too.
Davey's completely oblivious. Is like, hey, workout partner, workout buddy.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's what I'm doing. That's what Davey's doing today. Apparently.
So, Mr. Orange, Tread, Lundgren, you guys are making your way towards, do you say as a unit, or do some of the people break off for the shopping
What are they shopping for?
stuff?
Things that might be useful to the group. Potions, explosives, magic items.
Yeah, it sounds like I'd break off.
Mr. Orange is known for many things. Shopping is not one of them.
Very well. Let's go, Lundgren.
All right.
Okay, to give you guys some time to think about what you actually wish to purchase or try to find, we're going to follow Mr. Orange first, because that's always a good idea. What are you doing, Mr. Orange?
I'm going to talk to my friend. And
Mr. Snow.
Mr. Snow. Actually, funny, I do know a guy named Snow where I live.
God damn it.
I don't know, he might do drugs, I don't know.
Oh god, I remember the horrible pun for Ty's Vampire the Masquerade character now. Thank you, Ty. So, you make your way into the underground tavern. It's getting easier and easier each time you come here. And Mr. No Snow is once again in the corner. Oh, hey!
Hey man, you like how my boy's doing?
Oh, man. It was really profitable. It was really profitable. I just gotta say, I really just hope he doesn't, start losing too bad. That might make some people angry. A lot of people are invested in your boy now.
I told you only 3 rounds. The fact that he's keep going is just testament how good he is.
Yeah. You're right. But yeah, it would be an absolute shame if they started losing. That'd be really bad for business. Yeah, gives you
Go ahead.
He gives you the kind of if you get my drift, eyebrow raise.
Yeah, I want to roll insight to see if he's implying that he's gonna do that to Davey, or if he's just saying that it's gonna be bad.
Okay, roll me an insight check.
Dude, my insight sucks. Oh, that's bad.
Said
Alright.
he rolling a 17.
Yeah, with the 1 modifier.
You gather that he means that people will be very, very upset if Davey lost, because they might be up a lot of money. Not that he's going to cause that, because he's betting on Davey.
Gotcha. So, if he keeps winning, what are the chances I can get some more of these sewer blueprints?
Oh,
Maybe some other, good things to know about the keep.
if he keeps winning, we'll get you what we can. Anything we can. What you need. Even some of this really great blow you got us. Yeah? You want some?
I'm good. I gotta go hype up the crowd later.
Mm.
Gotta have a clear mind.
You want to have a few other people help hype? Yeah? Same rights as before.
I think my boy's talents speak for themselves. He's got quite a following now.
Yeah, it can always be bigger. Go big or go home.
I think he's good right now. Like you said, a lot of people are invested in him.
True. We don't want to overblow it, just in case you might lose one and people might get disinterested. We gotta keep it authentic.
Exactly. All right, man. I just want to make sure you were still on my side. I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay.
And I'm dip.
Okay. You hear a very long snort as you leave.
Nice.
So, Lundgren, Tread, you guys make your way to the magical manufacturing facilities of this place that sell them in boutique shops. What are you looking for?
You got anything? I've been making a list. What kind of armor does everyone wear, and what kind of weapons do they use?
Yes.
Light armor and daggers.
I do not and will not wear armor. If Davey
I've already
wears
got
armor, it
from-
messes with him.
I wear medium armor. I think I already
you
have
gave me-
some though. Dragon armor,
It's not dragon armor.
dragon skill.
No, you didn't put that on.
No,
No.
but
No, you guys just gave that to Hitch.
Hitch did. Yeah,
Mhm.
that's Hitch, not me.
And Hitch uses firearm.
I mean, if you can find something that can up my strength even more.
Yep, that's on the list.
Davey,
What is Davy's
couldn't
strength
Davey
at?
use bracers of armor?
I don't know what those are.
Bracers of
Bracers
protection.
of defense.
Yeah. It's very
They
common for
give you an
barbarians.
unarmored bonus. That's on the list.
And actually, Greer would have given Davey his.
I,
You have a pair of +2 AC bracer.
and that doesn't mess with my unarmored.
It's very
Nope.
specifically for like monks and barbarians in mind with those.
Okay. So I'm looking at this because right now my strength, I think, thanks to Tavern Brawler, I'll have to look at that again. I believe is 21.
Now it's effective the A5. You can sneeze and blow away the countryside. Congratulations.
I can increase my strength or con by 1. What is my con? Actually, that might be a better one.
Oh, I could bring back one of the first magic items I ever made.
What's that?
The Return of the Smack. It was a thick bicycle chain lock that was painted gold and gave like a +2 to your strength. They could also double as a melee weapon.
Attach it to Davey's chain.
So, if no one else has any ideas for
Uh.
things to buy, I have a list that I've been working on.
Mainly, I'm cool with like something that would up my con instead of strength right now.
Yeah,
Amulet of Health.
I am specifically the top things on the list are the manuals and tomes of increasing stats.
Mm-hmm. Which
Oh, wait,
Davey
that
can
won't
still
help
use.
Davey, but that would help other people.
Mhm.
And also belts of giant strength would be great.
Mm-hmm.
Headband of luck for Davey.
Please don't.
Yeah.
Please
No?
don't.
That'd be absolutely hilarious, though.
Please don't.
Davey doing
Oh.
advanced algebra while fighting somebody.
I
Da-
don't know how to roleplay Davy Smart. Okay. Like,
Davey becomes
Oh,
Davis.
Okay.
I
I
don't
will
know
say
how
it's
I do
very
it.
hard to change. It's so weird.
Yeah.
Nope. I'm
You
not.
just
No.
changed Davey's accent to a British accent. Problem solved.
No.
Davis Thompson. The complete utter opposite of Davy, but he's still swole.
It would be like Professor Hulk.
I see this as an absolute win.
He's from X-Men.
No.
But with
so
more
do you want me
pants.
to like read off the list or something? Or
Send it
I
to
mean,
me.
we could always do this after the game.
Send it to me in DM and read the list so that I can like reference it later. Be like,
Sure.
because we're getting really close to ending.
Yeah.
I'll assume this is just like a fact-finding mission because, holy crap, as my mom sent me on those a number of times. Like, we're just gonna stop by like 3 different stores to see what they have, but it's really like 16 other things. Okay. I love my Cape of Montebank. It has helped me so many times. I have that on my first paladin, actually.
It's fantastic for characters that don't have a lot of magic.
Yeah. Okay.
So do you want me to read the list off or just send it to you or what?
He said do both, I
Yeah.
thought.
Yeah, okay. So looking for magic wands, like wand of fireball, lightning bolt, magic missile, maybe a wand of the war mage, a ring or a cloak of protection, ring spell storing. These are just like things that we would be specifically keeping an eye out for. The hide of the feral guardian, which is an extremely rare armor. The manuals and tomes of whatever bonuses, healing potions, belt of giant strength, explosives, the cape, eyes of the eagle, bracers of defense, gloves of thievery, and I don't know the name, but the instant fortress.
Derby's Instant Fortress. Derby's Instant
Sure.
Fortress.
Sure,
That thing's
let's go
amazing.
with that.
Isn't that otherwise where you got to be a wizard and cast the same spell in one spot for a year?
Similar, yeah. Very
Okay.
similar. That's all I got so far.
They're about to spend an assload of money.
I mean, I'm not expecting to get all of these. These are just
Oh, yeah.
things we're looking for.
Did you have Amulet of Health on that list?
I
No.
did not add that to the list.
That's a good one.
I will put it on there.
What about
Just edit the one I pinned. So we keep it all
I
in one
thought
place.
in our last loot roll up I thought we had a wand of magic missile.
You did, actually.
Yeah, we get that giant list of stuff. that we
Yeah.
got.
Yeah. I was like I did look at it, it's like, oh, it says magic missile. It's cool. And that was it.
Oh yeah, we do have that one. I forgot.
Oh, it's
There's a
and the
lot of
last
stuff.
one it says 50 out of 50 charges actually.
I mean, wands of anything recharge as long as certain conditions are met.
Oh,
You
okay.
just gotta have Lundgren two-fisted wands, just like, waha! I'm a gunslinger.
Pew pew.
That would
Double
actually be
fist
pretty
in it.
cool. I already have Rod of the Pact Keeper. I think it's +2.
Yes? You upgraded, if I remember correctly. Because you had the 1 and then you got the 2.
Ooh, I didn't know we had the tech evolutions. That's
I know, I just saw that.
Y'all
Wait,
gotta
is
check
it
your
all
loot,
this
man. It's in loot.
I mean, it's a wall of loot.
It's a wall
yeah, I
of loot.
was
You
trying
raided
to-
a huge. I warned you, Maul of Warning.
Fair.
Was I there for that? I don't think I was
No,
there for that.
you
No,
were
you
brought
weren't
in
there
after
yet.
that.
No, that was at the end of the last bit where the part that when I think about it, I'm still trying to get over. Yay!
Oh yeah, where Brock became the Rock.
Mm. Meh. No, it's not funny.
I mean, it is. But
I
it's
didn't
also
say
sad.
it was funny.
Meh.
The moon touched double-bladed scimitar. That mean it has like one handle in the middle, or
Probably.
Yeah, small.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. We could also sell some of this stuff or trade it for what we're getting because we're not going to use most of it.
What's wrong with this stuff?
Well, if you can only wear one set of armor, and unless you're going to try to be Vaxeldon from Critical Role with his literally 4 cloaks that he swapped out every so often, you're gonna have a hard time. It's like generally, it's like my paladin has been wearing the same set of armor since like level 12, not level 12, like level 5, because it was the best armor he could find, and then it just got upgraded a bit with enchantments. Other than that,
Okay.
yeah.
Maybe
Oh!
hitch the wall ammunition, I suppose. He could use that, right?
Keep a good eye out for religious artifacts at Haronius. Perhaps this place is not full of entirely heathens, and I can create a small temple for him.
Added to the list.
I will ask, did my roll give me any extra bonuses on my weapons?
Unfortunately, the thing about creating +1 items is that they have to be made into that. However, you will
Oh, I
get
just meant make them good.
you will be able to ignore 1 critical failure.
Awesome. Thank
Yeah. Okay.
So, I thought, how many rings can you wear at once? Is it 2?
2.
It is too.
Mm.
Yeah.
Normally.
Okay,
Yes.
because I thought I already had like a +2 ring of protection. And I don't
I
know, like...
How do you people still like have all this stuff? Because it's like you forget about so much of it, and I forget about it. The one who shouldn't forget about it is you.
Yeah, I
didn't even
know.
know
I
this
just
was
that's just
stuff.
why. That's just why I try to keep my armor class in mind based on all the crap that I'm wearing, and then I change the number, and then I don't change what I'm wearing.
To be fair, until recently, my character didn't give a shit about any of it.
Well, that's because he had the headband. He didn't have it before, eh?
Yep.
I'm
I
gonna
was
pretend
just
like my
like,
guy doesn't
oh,
know about
this
this
is
because
what
he wasn't
happens.
here.
I guess
Oh.
he wouldn't unless he asked or something.
These items are actually useful.
Yeah, no, I don't want to metagame that part.
Tread, would you mention some of this stuff like while you're pawing through it? Just like,
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
all right, so we'll say that like later that night, Tread might be like, "We have an excessive amount of things. Orange, do you need things?"
Anyone who wants things, this is what we have. Take what you want. The rest is up for being sold or traded.
Okay.
That's- oh, God.
I'll ask after the
Can
game.
you,
So I haven't
can you,
I have a
I was
question.
gonna say, can you put a list somewhere?
The list is in
a
loot.
list of the stuff that we. I mean, like,
Just-
oh boy.
I have
The other thing.
a block of tech.
Oh, no.
Second. I can put it
yeah,
in. If it'll let me select things.
No.
It is indeed telling me no.
No. Okay.
too much text.
There we go.
What is a bead of?
It's an angry marble that you toss at people.
Yeah, we actually got some of those. I still have all 5 or 6 of mine that we first got like 20 months ago, and that I've never used.
Shame on you. What happens if a bigger emergency
I
comes
thought I
on?
would save it for a special, really serious occasion.
The RPG syndrome.
What is a drift globe?
Magic
That's a
flashlight.
light globe.
Trent, what is a drift globe?
Floating flashlight.
Okay.
We can cast light
I-
anywhere. We can get rid of that junk.
I would very much like the immovable rod if that is possible. There's a
Go
lot
for
of
it.
things I can do with that.
It is yours. I'm taking it off the list.
Okay.
The immovable rod, you said?
Yeah. If we find another one, I would also like that one.
So you can
I
now
have
just do
ideas.
pull-ups wherever you want.
No. So I can literally climb the air like a ladder.
Mhm.
I know, but I wanted
Oh,
to see
salmon
pull-ups in the
ladder.
air.
He probably should do that too. That thing. Veteran's cane, I'm guessing it's like just a weapon.
Just a
Yeah,
longsword.
it turns into a
transforms into a
sword.
longsword.
Oh, okay. No, I don't.
I'm gonna have to just look through this whole list later.
Yeah.
Shield
Moving-
of Moon Touch double-bladed scimitar. Why has no one claimed that?
No one uses it. No one uses that
I
kind of
don't.
weapon.
Well,
Hold on.
except for my
I might-
scythe, I don't use melee.
I don't even know what that is. I'm gonna look that up. Look
The
at it now.
scimitar.
Moon
But the-
Touched means it can cast light, essentially.
In
This is-
darkness, the unsheathed blade sheds moonlight, creating bright light in a 15-foot radius and dim light for an additional 15.
Oh, I got dark vision. That probably fucked me up.
It's a stabby. It's a stabby flashlight.
Stabby, glowy thing.
All right.
Ruby of the War Mage and Bead of Refreshment.
All right.
What's
So
that
we
for?
can end early, or we can go into the next day. You can sort your loot later.
We might want to end early if we want to paw through all this loot and figure out what it does and if we want to get rid of it or not.
We could just do that later and continue on with everything else.
Yeah, because I would
Okay.
prefer to have a nice cliffhanger before I go on vacation, so I actually remember what's happening next.
Oh boy.
To the next day! We'll worry about shopping later.
All
Etc.
I need to get a soundboard, goddammit. So,
I tell you what.
the next day, the bouts set are in a different arena than the previous one. They're not yet moved to the open area, the open air sand pit, but this is yet another room that people fight in. So, I'm going to need athletics. Alright.
How many? Just the one?
Wait,
6.
if anybody's gonna bet now.
Yeah, who's
I
betting?
would like to bet 100 gold.
You guys are gonna regret this.
No.
I am not betting
No.
today.
Good.
Clever girl.
98,000 gold.
Oh, wow. You serious?
Identify as a piece of mail and fucking send it.
Okay. Remember your bets, gentlemen.
This is when I get a nat one. It's just what's gonna
God.
happen.
Don't put that out. Don't put that out there. Don't do it.
Don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
Alright, I
No.
need 6 athletics checks.
Ba-ba. 6?
6.
Okay.
He do him a punch.
Pew pew pew.
5, 6.
Okay.
Pretty good.
Alright, so that 13, you lost 1 fight, but you're not disqualified. Once you move up from the bronze rankings to the silver rankings, you get a little bit of leeway, and there's a couple of rematches that you can do. On the whole, you do pretty well for yourself. You've won 5 out of the 6 matches that you're required to do. One of them was extremely hard and was probably the most loved of all of it. So, those of you who bet, you have now doubled your money.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh yeah. Davey, I need another 1d100 and a d6.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I would say he should get like 2D100s for this.
Oh yes.
You still have some time.
$18 on the D100 and then a 3 on the D6.
Alright, you get 18 hardcore fans However, they're mostly women. Kind of like an even split.
Also, okay with this. Not as okay, but okay with this.
Some of them were kind of swole.
Comment. No comment.
All right, so
Because the comment that I would make, Davey would not make. So no.
no. Okay, so you guys, have a victory meal afterwards. You have progressed to the next level. I'm just going to make a note right now that there are 6 levels in total.
Oh Jesus.
So what? He's on level 2.
Yep.
Oh, boy.
What is Davy's strength at right now?
I thought he was on level 3.
21.
Yeah.
That depends. I think it was like level 0 and then 1 and 2.
Entry.
Or is it like
Entry.
0 to 5?
Okay.
Okay, she has passed out. Good.
No.
Not yet. Darn it. Okay, so you guys, have victory dinner. I'm assuming it's more barbecue.
Please. Please.
Please.
Just barbecue.
Oh yeah.
Hitch actually stays back at the
Eat.
inn and eats there. All that
Okay.
heavy meat's getting to him.
He doesn't like some heavy meat, huh?
It's very hard for him to chew.
Ah, true. This is very
Yes.
tender.
Yes.
Fun fact: my grandfather, on my mother's side, who had no teeth, ate McDonald's hamburgers.
Yeah, because they're not,
they're squishy.
It's squishy. Yeah.
and they're
Oh.
ground up meat. Well, paste.
There's also the Burger King ones as well, which is still very odd. And pizza, which I found very weird for a man with no teeth. Anyway.
Nom 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 nom.
That's easy.
Indeed.
So,
Right, sorry.
we make our way downtown, walking fast. Okay. While you're getting porridge at a delicious, very filling porridge at the Crown, everyone else gets their stuff. They come back to the room, and there's a note waiting for you all. Says Mr. King's contact will arrive sometime, probably after 10, to discuss guiding you through the underground.
Okay.
Sometime after 10. You guys waiting up, or are you just taking shifts, just in case?
Hitch is gonna wait
as
up.
long as somebody can take watch for 1 hour, I can wait the rest of the time.
I will do it, and I will play with my
Okay.
hat.
Wake me up after an hour, Orange.
What?
I'm just
No.
expecting you to just be flicking through different disguises very fast, doing the.
Oh yeah, he's definitely got different facial features moving around his face.
This is going in Alice in Wonderland directions. Okay.
Hey man, you gotta practice everything.
Yeah, about 11:15, you hear a knock at your door.
I go to answer it. Who's there?
It's the contact.
I open the door.
Hitch was staying up for this.
There you go.
just
So Hitch is tough.
You gonna let him in? No.
If he's trying to double cross me, I can just attempt to kill him. That's okay.
Oh my god.
I swear, officer, he threw himself out the window. All right. He comes in, and you see this. He's kind of put together. He's got a nice tunic and stuff, and hair just a little bit so. And he comes inside. It's like, so, I hear you want to have a guide to the tunnels. Yeah. Are you waking anyone
Nods
else?
his head.
Are you waking anyone else up?
I probably should if we all need to hear this.
I mean, Hitch was already up.
Mm-hmm. That's still. Oh, I'm a beautist. Are you waking everyone up? Yes or no?
Yeah, if we all need to hear this, this is important.
Oh, that great son, my sensibilities. Anyway, so you wake everyone up, and as Orange rounds the corner, you.
What? Who?
God damn it.
What?
Hey man, how's it going? Oh, you're his boy, huh? You're the one who's winning the fights for us. Yeah.
Finger guns. What's up?
What the hell is going on here? How do you know each other?
Oh,
you-
this guy, he's
Me and him go way back.
Oh yeah. We go way back.
Probably about 5 days ago, actually. Way.
Oh, really?
I'm pretty sure that ain't way back. Davey looks like he's very tired, very cranky that he was woken up.
Hitch
Hey,
kind of pats Davy and points back to his bed.
hey, got a headache? I got something
Okay.
for that. It'll clear you up, make you feel right as rain.
Hitch
Now that
quickly looks
appear-
over at him and shakes his head.
Now that
I'm
apparently Orange and this
just
guy
not-
know each other, just we can let Davey get some rest. I think we'll tell him later what he needs to know if he needs to help us with that stuff.
Well, Mr. King and I go even farther back than. I don't even know your name, man. I just know you
That's
as
okay.
the short guy and the lizard.
Ouch.
You did. I'm sorry, man. You didn't give me anything. You're just the golden boy to us. No name. I'm cool with that. But
Let's leave it at no names, just in case.
fair. You gotta exercise an abundance of caution.
Did you get any more maps
Thirst.
for us?
What?
Huh?
What did you say? I didn't. I legitimately did not catch that.
Oh, did you get any more maps?
I'm working on it. You might not need that since apparently I'm going to be guiding you from Mr. King's request. And after I was going to scope you out, and if you weren't shady enough, I wouldn't do anything. It'd just be like, I'm sorry, that's not going to work. But with you here and you, the golden boy prize fight, yeah, this will work just fine. It was going to be great. So I'll guide you, through the underground. I'll get you some maps. I'll get you some more maps. Calm down. But it's going to be a little dicey. Somebody made the Hell Knights angry. I don't know who. I wouldn't be too bothered. But I can get you in the cape. And yes, the maps will help you. If we get separated, it'll be fine. The whole 9 yards for the. What happens if people try to get caught? It's really every man for himself, or any group for yourself. That you may not be, in my purview at all times. But I'll do my best to make sure we get in and out. In one piece. That way, I don't die, you don't die. And, you can grease my palm, I can grease a few others. This isn't a free service. It's going to come at a discount since you've been helping me so much. So much.
Is there a spell I can cast on Davey so that he can get some worthwhile sleep through all this chatter?
Like
No, Davey's just still awake. just cranky.
Oh, he angry.
No, he's
I
not
thought-
angry. You wouldn't like him when he's
I-
angry.
I thought I had said that it was okay if he like went off to bed and stuff. He could get some sleep if he looks like he's bugged by this.
No, I'm awake now. It's fine.
Okay.
Let me. Sorry for waking up. You know, these things gotta be done with a little bit of secrecy. I'll give you something to help you sleep. All right. And he reaches into his pocket and he pulls out a little bag of stuff. There you go.
Hitch looks at him and just sticks his finger. No.
Yeah, it's not even the. It's not. Here, you take it.
Who's you?
He hands it to Hitch.
Oh, okay.
Hitch kind of holds it, opens up his jacket, and drops it into a pocket.
Okay.
So he
Just like
gets
two
the
fingers
kingpin.
holding. And he's just gonna sit in there like,
He's-
and
he's
he
got, like,
goes
a
back to
billion
making
pockets in
tea
the
for
jacket.
Davy.
I don't
Oh,
know.
okay.
He leans over to Orange and goes, I don't know what his problem is. It's just a relaxing. It's not even, you know, like anything to make you excited. What's this problem?
So anyway,
Anyhows.
So, how many of you here? It doesn't matter. I'm sure you can do basic math. We've done business before. I was gonna charge you $2,000 a person, but now I'm thinking $1,000, $1K a piece. Seem pretty decent. Yeah. No, you're good for it.
You've been making a lot of money off of us already, and I hadn't seen any of that gold back. Yeah, like you promised.
Hey, I told you I was gonna screw you some way. So this might be the way.
Oh, that's very bad.
Would you prefer it be
I
10K?
might have some more friends that can make you more money later.
No.
This is fine.
You'll get you'll get a cut of something. You'll get a cut of some of the proceeds. You just gotta pay me $5,000 to take you to a place that's nowhere near our other business deal. I'm sure you can understand that there are walls, and he makes a blocking motion with his hands, like like he's miming a wall. There's certain barriers between contracts. The contract I have with you means you get a certain cut of the proceeds of our winnings of betting on your friend. But this is an entirely different contract. You're getting a bonus because I'm not charging you $2,000 a person. Because I like you. You're getting it half price, and I'm going to pay you from the other deal. This is a different deal. You're getting it half price, man.
How much total is he asking for?
$1K a piece.
So it would be like, what, 6K?
Done.
Okay.
No.
He knows our other deal and the consequences of not keeping it. Stares deadpan at him.
And as a show of good faith, I'll only take half now. You can hold on to the other half until we get there, until we start the journey. Then you give me half of that. And then the last half, fourth, at the end of when we get back. Seem fair?
So half now and half later.
Half now, a fourth later, and a fourth after that.
Very
Okay.
well.
All right. So that's 3K. If you
Done.
can, he pulls the little side pouch that's a bag of holding, just kind of like holds it in front like he's begging for candy at Halloween.
I'm
Yeah.
also gonna throw in this weird possible candy piece that I have in my inventory.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
I have in my notes that it's sour apple green, maybe.
Didn't
we
you
don't
find
know
that?
what it is?
You found that when you were on the run, weren't you? If I remember correctly.
No, that was when I was inspecting the room I met everybody in.
The hotel, yeah.
Ah, yes.
Mhm.
Are
The-
we sure it's not soap?
The candy.
If it
I don't know what
if
it
it
is.
was soap, I would recognize it as such.
I don't know. I just gave it to him.
Oh, he pops
I'm
in
gonna,
his
I'm gonna
mouth.
look at him, give him a wink, and be like, "Don't eat that here."
He's like, he's already got it like in his mouth.
Okay.
God.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. So you do the handoff. He's like, I look forward to seeing you. He looks like he's having like a really hard time with a lot of saliva. It's like it's really sour or something. And he just kind of
Just in case,
Ostensibly.
before he walks out, I pat him on the shoulder and just you hear some kind of type of mumbling with with one of his hand movements, and yeah, bless the restoration on him.
oh. He's still got the thing in his mouth that is causing him to drool like an ungodly amount. Thanks, man.
Now you can do more blow.
Yeah. If you're tired, if you need to be tired, just take that powder. You can mix it in some water, and you should be good. It's totally not blow. Totally.
I don't even know what that
I'm gonna
is.
put that in my inventory as totally not blow powder.
If you check
I
it,
thought he said power.
Whoa.
if you do inspect it later, it is just magnesium.
Oh, okay. I mean, I had thought about inspecting it myself.
Magnesium.
Yep.
Ooh,
No, not that
that
kind of
does some
magnesium.
fun things in.
Not that type
Oh.
of magnesium, like the stuff you put in
Damn
for natural calm, like the stuff that makes you sleepy.
Oh damn it! I was hoping it was a really good kind that could boom.
No, that has to be stored
I
in
don't
liquid.
think that.
That's the other kind.
Fuck. Not the good.
The bad kind of magnesium that makes you
rogue
sleepy.
actually gave us a bag of stuff that was actually what he said it was. Damn it!
Just because he uses coke doesn't mean he's trying to get everyone hooked on it.
Not gonna give away his stash. That shit's expensive.
Exactly.
Plus, I really don't want to see a raging barbarian on coke, please.
Oh god.
Do it.
That'd be
No.
terrible. Oh
No.
no.
This isn't
That's
just
not
identify
happening.
as mail and send it. This is identify as overnight mail. And
I identify as same day delivery, and I'm coming to your house. Anyway,
this is Amazon Prime.
Mm.
This is new with Prime.
so with that, you getting ready. Also says like in the next couple of days you're gonna go in. Of course, not the apex predator is what Tread is going to be with that in that polymorph form in the T-Rex. Anyway, they're going. He says, of course, like not when the fights are going on. We gotta get some more money, and next,
Of course.
within a week's time. They'll go in, let everything die down, let them get, complacent. So, yeah. Which means that, I'll make another note, that next time, we'll come back after most of the tournament in the championship rounds. And also like a week or 2 weeks later in game.
Hmm.
Huzzah!
Nice.
Okay.
Did we
Is that it?
did we officially have like a team name?
No. If you wish to submit one,
Kind of did like MI6.
I liked
I
MI10.
did submit one. Everybody thought it was crap though.
Those bastards is not inventive, Ty.
So I went in and got a random team name generator, and some of these are fucking great.
We can go over those
Okay.
after the stream, which is ending now. I hope you enjoyed our whatever the hell adventures we have in D&D because they are so interesting and so much improv goes into it.
Utter chaos.
Utter chaos. We'll milk that cow.
Chaos knows no salary.
So, we'll not be on next week. I don't. Maybe not the week after that. I'll be gone till the 12th of October. We'll be enjoying ourselves in the various games we have outside of that, and I hope you all have a good time whenever you're listening to this. Cool music plays as lights go down, and we'll catch you next